Celebrate holiday. Celebrate. Like when you're in your bedroom all by yourself, just singing a Madonna song. If we took the holiday, oh yeah, took some time to celebrate. Come on, let's celebrate just one day out of life. Just one day, it would be so nice. Everybody spread the word. We're gonna have a celebration all across the world, in every nation. That's right. This is what I did when I was a kid. I just sang to myself, all by myself, all the time, because I was a lonely child. What was that? Oh my gosh. Andrew Gold. Oh, 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 what a lonely boy. Only I'm a girl. Oh, what a lonely boy. Oh, what a lonely boy. What a sad song that is. Like, it's so sad. He takes you through the whole progression, how his kid, he has a kid, and then the kid grows up and doesn't talk to him anymore. Like, how freaking sad is that? But it's reality, man. Hi, happy Friday. Like, let's just go and be happy. So it's Bill, hello, and Yancy, and Cindy, and Scott is the seat taken. Oh, guys are so cute. I can't. And I can imagine Scott with a little bow tie on when he says that. And Kathy, hello from Las Vegas. And she got to meet Karen tonight and see Journey and Toto. Did you hear how I just said that? And they're seeing Journey and Toto tomorrow night, it is so cool. What is wrong with that? It's Friday. Hello. And hi. Hi. So it's Friday. It's Friday, actually. And Laura, what is going on? Thank you for being here. And it's okay. Whenever you join. And let's hope. Okay, let's just get this out in the open right now. First and foremost, I turn the ads off for this broadcast, and I'm hoping that they don't come on. And if they come on, I don't know what to say. Al was so mad last week. He's like, it's want to say his name, but the guy who runs the country kept coming on and asking for money. And it's like, well, I didn't do that. So I turned everything off. I hope it works. If you get a Wayfair ad, that's better than the other thing. So hello, Kurt. How are you? And this is great. It's great that everybody's here. We have to do our cheers, our weekly cheers right now. Cheers-os. It's Friday. It's Prosecco time. It's the only time of the week I have Prosecco. Sometimes I have one on a Saturday if I have a really good yard sale day. But that, we're going to talk about that. So good. So Al was so sweet today. He's sweet every day. Well, sometimes. But I said, you know what? I really want pizza from Big Cheese. So I've talked about Big Cheese before. They're in Cranston, Rhode Island. I'm sorry. Hands down. Best pizza in the state. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. They have the best pizza. The crust has just enough grease in it. It's just enough crisp. And the pepperonis are thick, kid. They're thick. And the sausage is so good. I get it with pepperoni and sausage. I only got half of it with sausage because Al doesn't like to have sausage on his pizza. But I'm telling you, pepperoni, the pepperoni and the crust make the pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Everything else is kind of like a side note. But Big Cheese, Cranston, Rhode Island, best pizza on the planet. So good. And he had to drive half an hour to get it, but I don't care. And it was cold when it got to the house, but I don't care. And their salad with their house-made dressing is sick. It's sick in the head. It's so good. It's so cheap. Like they put cheese in it. It's I can't even discuss it. It's that good.
It's great.
Anywho, hi Roberta, what's going on, hun bun? And fish fry Friday. Well, so are you having fish?
No,
I'm guessing,
pizza.
Bill.
Pizza.
We had pizza
with meat.
We did.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry. I forgot all about it. Shoot, Nanny.
I won't tell anybody.
Oh man, can I spit it out?
Yeah,
maybe I could.
The pepperoni was delicious.
And so we're going to talk about yard sale. So it's almost yard sale season.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I'm really reining back. I'm reining it back. Like we have so much stuff to get rid of. Be doing that very soon. And I said, I just can't. I can't. I have to have space for the baby. So I can still have my
You
collectible
having a
things.
baby?
No, no, I'm not having a baby. But I just can't buy like I was buying in the past. I just can't do it. And you know what? I just can't. Hi, Patty Taylor. How are you?
Hi,
I know,
Patty.
Laura. Like I'm so
Patty.
bad now. Now I feel I literally didn't think a thing about it.
Patty, I love you.
Oh man, what a scumbag I am.
Oh, baby.
So Bill says I did lunch at the local Knights of Columbus. Great fry, big piece of fish, 6
Yeah.
hush puppies, and a huge clump of fries. $11. So good.
He eat hush puppies? What the? Why is he eating shoes for?
And Roberta's granddog's sitting this weekend, so that's going to be
Oh.
fun. But Bill, here's the
Bill.
thing with the fries, good because if you got a soggy fry,
Yeah.
it's all out the window.
Terrible.
You cannot have bad fries, no matter what. I don't know. I'm like wondering what's happening, and I don't see anything that funny yet. But he's clearly laughing at something. So you got to have a nice stiff, oily fry. Like it has to have a crunch to it. What is that?
A stiff oily fry. Oh my god! I'm sorry. You'll be professional. Okay.
What's wrong with you tonight? Already, we're literally just starting.
Oh my god, you're scared.
I don't even know what's happening right now. I really don't. But it's fun to laugh, isn't it? Shall we? Okay, so
I just think about you making a comment about Scott with a bow tie on. I'm sorry. Continue, Kiki.
That was 5 minutes ago. What the heck is wrong with you?
Oh god.
So anyway, so Scott says he needs a bucket of coleslaw. Al wanted coleslaw tonight, but I forgot to look if they had it on the menu.
Right.
And let's see. What are hush puppies?
Hush puppies are shoes.
I know, but like clearly Bill made them to eat. So I don't think he ate shoes.
I know. He ate his shoes.
No, he didn't eat his shoes. And Roberta said Dan's place has great something. Great SE. So I'm thinking that might be seafood.
Dan's place has great water. They do.
He doesn't even drink anymore. So it's not that. We cannot attribute
That's
it
probably
to that.
just stop.
No, I should. That's why I am.
Right.
So the baby shower was last weekend. Oh,
Yeah.
Sweet potato fries. Thank you for clarifying. Are they hard and crunchy? I'll stop. And Laura said, aren't hush puppies deep fried breaded something or other?
Oh, Bill
said they're like doughy balls with onion in them.
This is what Bill just said.
You're like a child tonight.
No.
Stop.
Bill from Kentucky said they're like doughy balls. What the? I'm sorry. Continue.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
All right, stop. Like you need
I'm
to.
having too much fun with myself.
Maybe you should go in the corner or something.
Maybe you should join me. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Are you all right? Like really? You okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Because you never do this like ever. You're never laughing like that. So I'm a little concerned. I'm wondering.
What?
It's okay. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
And Al has not had any beers, and so he drinks non-alcoholic beer now. Why am I speaking for you? But I am, and he hasn't had any. Oh, you did have one non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah.
So
I
don't know.
When I brought the pizza home from Big Cheese,
Nancy
pizza.
said, "Al, stop." Roberta said,
What?
"Is someone tickling Al?"
No.
And Laura said, "You need a timeout."
Nancy said, "Al, stop what? What, having fun? Girl, I'm going to have a blast while I'm here."
So the baby shower was last weekend. And if you notice the pictures I posted, the ones that Al was in, he had his hands on everyone's stomach. And I'm like, we're not all pregnant. There's just Kendra. It's
Yeah.
just her that's having the baby. And he took a picture with me and he puts his hand on my stomach. I'm like, no, I'm
It
not.
felt good though.
No.
It felt good. Put my hand on your stomach.
And then he takes a picture with Kendra's dad and he
Yeah.
puts his hand on his stomach. Then he takes a picture with CJ and he puts his hand on his stomach. I'm like,
Well,
you need to stop.
on Bill and CJ's stomach, their stomachs are very hard. They were.
I wouldn't tell them
They
that.
have hard
Gina
stomachs.
Thomas. Oh,
You know,
I
They
just made
very-
everything move.
they had
Hi,
hard.
Gina. And let's see. Thank you, Nancy. Great pics from the shower. Thanks for sharing. You're so welcome. And the food was awesome. And she got everything. She literally got gifts for years. If
Yeah,
they have another baby, they don't need anything. Beautiful things.
But I was gonna go, and you said you gotta come, Al. I had so much work to do, and I'm glad I went.
And Roberta came, and we
Yeah.
had a great time.
Oh, Roberta was there too. I didn't see that.
I can't. And Margaret and Sally and Michelle and Stacy and Ice. And Ice had her baby, Elila. Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Yeah,
And she was so good.
Yeah, but I saw the baby, but I didn't even know it was the baby till like 2 days ago.
Right? Because she was so good. She was that good.
Really,
that you didn't even know a baby was
beautiful
there.
girl.
Yeah.
Beautiful girl. Was Kendra there? Yeah, she was there.
Was Kendra in her own shower? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It just the balloons were beautiful.
Oh,
the,
yeah.
The big chair was beautiful. And everybody had a good time for what I saw.
It was great.
It was great.
It was great. And then they did like this game, and you had to scratch off a little card. And if you had a poopy diaper, you got a gift.
Wait a minute. I wasn't there for that game.
The stinky diaper game or something? Dirty diaper game? I don't know.
Wait a minute. If you had a poopy diaper, you got a gift?
On your scratch off card.
What was your gift?
Margaret got a really nice basket. She got a poopy diaper. And I'm like, if you ever want a poopy diaper, now's the time to get one. Not like on yourself. Like you don't want one on your body. You know what I mean? Like you'd rather just it be on a card.
That game must have stung.
And so they had everybody bring diapers. And you could and you got a card, to play the stinky diaper game. So Kendra's literally Kendra and Chris don't even need diapers for I don't even know how long. Like she got a lot of diapers.
They got so many diapers, they're gonna be able to use them on me pretty soon.
Who's gonna be changing them?
Roberta.
No, she's dog sitting. She's busy, Al.
Well, it's not dog sitting. She can change my diaper.
I don't know what is up with you tonight. And so St. Patty's Day is on Sunday. And I'm very excited about it. Not really, because what am I going to do? Like, we don't do anything anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. We might go get a green beer or something. I don't know. I just don't know.
I have to make a statement about Sunday.
Why?
St. Patty's Day, right?
Why?
Everybody on Sunday, St. Patty's Day.
Oh, Roberta said, thanks for not noticing me, Al.
So, as I was saying,
she was in his house.
So what I was saying before I was interrupted by Kiki and Roberta. On Sunday, on St. Patty's Day, everyone, Kiki, is Irish, right?
Everyone.
Except Italians. You know why?
Why?
Because they're still Italians. I thought that was funny. I guess it wasn't.
I don't get it. Well, everybody's going to be Italian a couple of days later on St. Joseph's Day. And happy pre-birthday to Michelle's son's Nick, by the way. Her son, Nick.
So St. Joseph's Day, is that when we get to get a cannoli?
No, it's a Zeppola.
A Zeppola?
Yeah, we're going to have one of those.
What is a Zeppola?
It's a puff pastry filled with cream, and there's a cherry on top. And you can get chocolate Zeppola, but to me, that's not authentic. You have to get the cream Zeppola, and really, the place to get them is on Federal Hill, but I don't even know if that's true anymore. I mean, Roberta has always said, Borelli's has good ones. I've had them there. They're in Coventry, Rhode Island. And they're good. They are good. But, you just want to say, you want to go find yourself an old Italian woman and say, listen, can you make me a real Zeppola?
You said you want to find yourself an old Italian woman?
To make a Zeppola.
No. God. Never mind. I just can't.
Are you okay?
Yeah, yeah. But you hear what you just said. You want
Nancy,
to find yourself an old Italian woman.
Nancy said to make
What the hell?
Nancy
Sorry.
said, "I'm Irish but love Italian food." I love Italian food.
You're
I love
Italian.
it. And Gina Thomas said, "Italian cream, ricotta, or chocolate. Trust me on the Italian pastries." I'm telling you, it has to be the cream. That I go for the cream and Zapola. Yeah,
I go for the old Italian woman.
right, right. So let's see. St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday, and honestly, a lot of people are celebrating tomorrow on Saturday. They just don't want to celebrate on Sunday because Sunday's really a school night. And I can say, you know what? I understand. I get it. So are you celebrating on Saturday or are you celebrating on Sunday? Let us know in the comments. We're just not celebrating really. We'd probably, like I said, probably just gonna go out and I don't know. I don't know, just hang out or whatever. And like I said, I'm gonna have a yard sale in a short time, not now because the weather was gonna be crummy tomorrow. Now it's gonna be really nice. I don't know. And the weather's been fantastic. So oh, Roberta said, then you need to go to Brooklyn. Really? Does Brooklyn have the nice Zapolas? Really? You know, it's just so funny. Like I grew up on some pretty good Zapolas. We had LaSalle Bakery in Providence, Rhode Island. They were amazing. They were always, always good. So I was just used to these humongous, really tasty Zapolas, and they always had like the hard, crusty outside. But then when you bit into it, it was just nice and creamy and absolutely yummy. So we'll see. Now this week I battled with a sty in my eye. And that'll be coming out on my other channel, Kiki Room. If you haven't seen that channel yet, I started that. It's going to be my vlog channel, just kind of like a day in the life type of thing. Why I'm doing it, I don't know. Just whatever. It's boring. But if you want to go and subscribe to it, go ahead, Kiki Room. And I talk about the sty in my eye, which so you can still see it a little bit. It's right here is a little tiny bump. This started a couple of weeks ago. This is why you guys have to be super careful with things and you have to have things checked out. So this little bump in my eye, it's still there. I don't know why it's not going away, but whatever. So I said, oh my gosh, what the heck is that? A pimple? I don't know. Ends up, I kind of thought I got rid of it, right? And then my eye, this one starts getting swollen. And I said, what's going on? So then I lift up my eyelid and I see that I got the little white dot. You know, when you have the white dot, you know you got a sty in your eye. But every day it was getting progressively worse. Now, the day of the shower, I did wear makeup and I did put the makeup on my eye, of course. Probably wasn't a good idea. But the following day, and that night, it was just inflamed. When I took everything off, it was really inflamed. And then Monday, I'm like, oh my gosh. Friday, I did call my doctor and she wasn't going to be in until Tuesday. So I said, well, I guess I'll get through the weekend. And it was progressively getting worse over the weekend. But Monday night, I said, oh my gosh, I have a fever. I know I do. Tuesday, I got right into the doctor. She took me right away, gave me these heavy duty antibiotics and antibiotic cream for my eye. I had a fever. The thing was so infected. I couldn't even see out of this eye by the time Tuesday night rolled around. And then Wednesday, I said, oh my gosh, at least I feel better. And I feel like the fever went away. Yesterday, I felt better. And today, it does not look bad. It's still there. Like it's, I don't even, like, how do you even get these things? And I said to the doctor, I said, how do you even get these things? And she said, well, you can get it from just a little bit of dust in your eye. I've never, ever had one this bad to get a fever over it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like my eye was practically shut. So the moral of the story is go to the doctor if you ever get something like that. Don't mess around with it. Don't try to pop it because you see these people on, of course, then I go looking it up on TikTok like a ding dong and people are popping them. And I'm like, I don't want to go there because what if it then you Google it, right? Then you go and Google your diagnosis,
Oh my
and you
God.
shouldn't do that. You just should. Oh, if you pop it, it is an infection. You can spread it to other parts of your body and you could die. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not touching it then. I was just touching it to put the antibiotic ointment in and keep it clean. And a tea bag. All right. So here's something else I learned. So when you have a sty, this is like medical hour with Kiki.
Oh
When
my
you have a
God.
sty, you really should keep heat on it. Now, again, who's going to sit there all day and do it? Who has time? You don't. So I was doing it with a washcloth, and I was heating up the water in the microwave, let it cool down a little bit, then put the washcloth on my eye. Now, you know what works better and the best for reals? I'm not even kidding. A tea bag.
So she has this problem in her eye. She's sitting on the couch. She said, Al, can you give me a tea bag? I figured she wanted a cup of water. Then she took the tea bag and put it on her eye. What the hell are you doing?
Now, here's
I
why.
said, the caffeinated tea, is that okay? But like, she's sitting there on the couch with her head crocked back with a tea bag on her eye.
Here's why a tea bag works. And thank you for the tea, Al. So
You're welcome.
the tea bag works better than a washcloth because the tea bag holds the heat for longer than the washcloth. Why? I don't know. It's just something I learned. And I could sit there for 20 minutes at a time and the tea bag would still be hot. So there's your style lesson for the week or maybe even the year, really.
I'll put it in tea bags in my eyes.
But if you have a sty,
But
and I hope you don't
covered
get
that.
one. I hope none of you get what I had this week. It's not contagious or anything like that, but it was very awful. And my eyelid was so big, the skin on my eyelid's actually peeling. Like, can you believe that? That's how big my eyelid was. So anyway, now I'm done complaining and being a hypochondriac. But
Medical advice from Kiki.
I really wasn't a hypochondriac. I mean,
Oh
I
my
had a
God.
problem. I had a problem. The doctor's like, you have a problem. And
That's
I said,
good.
I know.
Now you don't have to go to therapy this week. This is great.
So I love my doctor. Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Thank you. And Laura, thank you. And Nancy said Patty said, Nancy, I love Kiki Room too. Thank you. And let's see. Laura said, Gizo, environmental means they don't know what causes those things. It's true. Like, so I call her a doctor, but she's a nurse practitioner, but she's just as good. Let me tell you what, as good, if not better than a doctor. She said, literally, you could be driving with your window down, a dust particle can get in your eye. I'm like, that is like ridiculous. Like, how are you supposed to live but you just live your life. Just live your life, everybody. Don't worry about getting a sty. I think, like I said to her, I said, the past couple of years, I noticed that I'm getting more of them. And she said, well, you're probably just getting old. And I said, well,
That's right.
thank you.
I gotta tell you that.
I really appreciate that. No, she's very nice. I love
Very
her. I love her. But it's
Yeah.
it's true. We battle these weird things the older we get. And the weather here in Rhode Island, I don't know why you're gargling, is absolutely stunning. We had what? Did it get to 60 today? I don't know, but it got to 60 yesterday.
It got to 72 yesterday.
It did?
72.
Oh, it was beautiful.
When I was
Beautiful.
on the radio ranch's roof.
I took a picture of Al. I'm like, why are you up there? Like,
Because I
literally.
had to do some work on the antennas.
He's always nerding around. Like, it's always a nerd thing that has to be done.
But I couldn't get the antenna guy, the radio ranch, on the call, so I had to go up very high.
Al, let's face facts. There is no antenna guy. You are the antenna guy.
There isn't?
And he's like, well,
No,
do you want to go?
go?
Do you want to go on the roof? And I said, no.
No.
And Bill said, Scott said, health tips by Kiki. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, the teabag thing really, seriously, guys, keep that in the back of your noggin, like for future reference. I hope we don't need to use it. But so Bill said we had tornadoes yesterday and last night in the area. None here directly, but just 20 miles either way, north or south.
Very
That's
serious.
scary.
Very serious down this area. A lot of devastation.
Oh my
Prayers
God.
and thoughts go out to
Yeah.
all those families and individuals who are affected by those tornadoes in that part of the country.
That, tornadoes are how scary.
Very scary.
Very scary. I know that. Well, what did they call the thing we had here a few years? It wasn't a tornado, but it was a thunder boom or something.
It's called a mini twister.
A mini twister.
It came across the radio ranch's pond, came across and collapsed a lot of trees.
A huge tree in our yard
Well, no, that,
out for the count.
but a lot of trees as well.
Yeah. And it was like that was a strong force to take that thing out.
But
So
but happened fast though.
it did.
You never know.
It did. You don't. You don't. I don't like weather things. I hate thunderstorms
Oh my god,
and lightning. Oh, I don't like
I
that.
love lightning. Oh, it's great
Why?
because when I was
You
a,
could die.
when I was a kid, I remember staying in the garage door with my father. We just stayed there for hours watching the lightning and the thunder.
Oh God.
And we
I
just
was under the bed.
no, well, if you were under the bed, I knew you back then. I probably would have been under the bed with you. But it was just something amazing to
And you
watch.
would have been arrested.
For what? I
'Cause,
wanted to maybe
you're-
console you, to let you know, little girl, there's nothing to be afraid of.
well, you were a teenager and I was a little girl. So you
Yeah.
know what they call that.
What do they call that?
I'm not going to say it.
Listen,
You
m-
would have been arrested.
I'm
Let's
a
just
nice,
put it
I'm
that
a
way.
nice person, as you know.
Very
And-
nice. You're a very nice
and
person.
What I try to do in life is to console others in time of need. And that's what I would have done with you if you're a little girl underneath the bed.
All right,
I
creep.
would've
All right,
said-
creep. Okay, so
Sorry. Oh my god.
so all right. So today on Hulu, I said just gonna sit down for a few minutes. I said, let me see what's on. And you know what I haven't seen?
What's
Not that I've had a hankering. When it came out, I kind of did.
Yeah.
Pam and Tommy. So
Pam
that's
and Tommy, the people.
yeah, Pam
Yeah.
Anderson and Tommy Lee.
Yeah.
So
Were they married?
yes, so that was still on
Did they,
Hulu.
did they do some dirty things?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
So I turned it on, and can I just tell you, I didn't get through 10 minutes of it. It was so poorly done. Don't even waste your time.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't seen it, don't bother. The only good things I've seen recently, Capote versus the Swans, that was really, really good. That's over now. Prison Brides on Lifetime. That's a reality show. That's really good.
Mhm.
But and like so the season finale was this week, and most of the women, surprise, surprise, are not with their men anymore.
Oh, what a shame.
Like, what did you think did you think you were gonna make them all better? Come on. Come on. I'm sure in some cases, people rehabilitate themselves, and I'm not saying they don't, but like all of these, they were some pretty serious crimes, and they all went back to jail. Well, not all, but some are still in jail, and it's just I don't know. I don't understand. But anyway,
Pamela Anderson, wasn't she on that program Baywatch?
correct.
Did she have a speaking role in there? Or she just
Yeah,
wrote
no,
it?
she talked
She talked.
in her bathing suit. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who was the guy who was over there?
Oh, so Laura, who's the guy? David Hasselhoff.
All right.
Didn't he yell at his daughter or something? I don't know. Laura said the Capote documentary was really good. Now, there is a Capote documentary, but did you watch the FX Capote versus the Swans? That show was fabulous. Really, 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 really good. There was one episode I was bored, but the rest of the last one was so sad. It was just really, really good. And Gina said microburst. I was working from home in my living room sounded like
Freight train.
probably, yeah.
That's
I mean,
exactly the truth.
oh, a freight train. Okay.
Yeah,
And
that's
I was
exactly
on the
true.
phone with a technician from West Virginia. He heard it howling outside,
Yep.
and he's like, hang up on me and get in your basement. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's really frightening.
Oh, and Laura said, no, the doc is on Hulu. I didn't watch it though, but I'll watch it now. If you say it's good, I'll watch it.
And Gina got afraid, and she got underneath the bed. I would have got underneath the bed with Gina too to console Gina.
Because you
at
would
a time
know,
of
you
need.
know why? Because
Why?
you know she had cannolis.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't use Gina for cannolis.
You totally would.
no,
If
I
you
wouldn't.
knew Gina had cannolis
no,
under
no.
the bed, you would
No,
go.
I knew that she was a person in need, and I would try to make sure she was okay.
But here's the thing. If he got under the bed to eat the cannolis with you, you wouldn't be able to get him out
Oh
because
my
he
God.
can't get off the floor.
Read what Patty Taylor just said.
Thanks to everyone for your good wishes and prayers. I'm back at about 95%, going to an Air Supply concert tonight.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
Well, there you go, girl.
They're pretty good, aren't they?
And you know
Isabel?
what? That's going to take your mind off everything. That show is so good.
And you had a nice conversation with Graham Russell from Air Supply. You can
Fabulous.
watch it on YouTube. Great performance, both of them.
Fabulous.
You gotta have a time.
What a
like that.
show. What you're just going to be in love.
Oh, Patty.
You're You're not going to be
Patty.
all out of love. You're
Patty.
going to be all in love.
Patty, I love you.
That's right. Can't keep her down. That's right. And Patty, we love you. We love you. So everybody's been sending her prayers and wishes, and that's what we do here. We love you guys.
And she's going to see us to play because music is one of the best healers in the world.
Music is medicine. That's what Marie Osmond says. She has a great song, Music is Medicine. It's so good.
It's so true. Music is medicine. That's why I get up every morning because music is too loud.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Someone's here.
Oh.
Peter Baker.
He is?
Yep.
Oh, please.
Ready? All right, before we sing to Peter, everybody hit the like button, please, and thank you. Because YouTube likes that. Ready? Okay, here we go. I'm going to sing to Peter. Ready?
Here's Kiki.
I don't even know what to say to that. Okay, ready? Finding your way down in Baker Street. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, Ario Gina. How are you?
I just can't.
I can't fight this feeling any longer. Yes, I'm still afraid to let it go.
So, what is Easter? Next Sunday or the Sunday after?
Sunday after. What started out as friendship has grown stronger.
So next Sunday is Palm Sunday.
Yes.
I used to go to church and I was going to say taking as many palms as I could.
That was a big thing, though.
The big thing.
It was a big thing to try to get as many palms as you could.
Right. And put them all over your house and don't take it down.
For years.
For a long time.
Couldn't do anything with the palm.
No.
Don't you throw that in the garbage. Oh, boy. Go to hell for that.
Be a big George Jetson.
I don't know. Stealing palms with Kiki and Al, it's true. I bet Al stole some palms.
I bet Scott stole more than palms.
All right, let's do an Ario song.
Why? You just did. No, you
started out.
No, you just did.
Hold your lighters up.
No, you just did.
Let's pretend we're at a concert.
God.
Let's pretend.
No, you just did an Ario song. Oh my God. What is wrong with you? You're having problems. We know you're getting older and there's stars in your eyes, but you have issues tonight.
I can't hold out forever.
Oh my God. Are you drunk?
Say there is no reason for
what?
Fear. I feel so secure when we're together.
What?
Give my life direction, make everything so clear. Even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on the cold, dark winter's night. I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. All right, ready? Go do some news.
I was really liking those. What group were you singing?
Oh, Patty the Key. Oh, look, you guys are so cute.
Why? What's happening?
Well, Nancy said, Al, you're so funny tonight. Thanks for making me smile.
Well, who said that? That was funny?
Nancy said it. Tanya, what's going on, Tanya?
I'm just trying to roll with the changes. Hey, listen, everybody take another run.
Oh my gosh, Ario Gina, she's celebrating me attending my 125th Ario concert this summer. So here's the thing, Gina, you need to get a prize for that. Right. I would definitely have the Ario band bring you up on stage and give you something, like the key to a car, like someone else's car, maybe. Like they, you know what I mean? Be like an Ario carjacking. And right. Really, you should get something.
Get something.
Get something.
Anyway, we want to keep the fire going right now. with Kiki and all of you here. And by the way, we want to thank everybody for joining the Kiki.fm radio family. And the website, Kiki, is what again?
www.kiki.fm.
It's great. So take it away, Kiki.
So this was so sad to hear about this week. Singer and songwriter Eric Carmen passed away just a few days ago, and I heard about it on the 11th, but no exact day for his death was given. Eric's wife Amy made the announcement on his website, and she said, "It is with tremendous sadness that we share the heartbreaking news of the passing of Eric Carmen. Our sweet, loving, and talented Eric passed away in his sleep over the weekend. It brought him great joy to know that for decades his music touched so many, and while and will be his lasting legacy. Please respect the family's privacy as we mourn our enormous loss." Eric was born in Cleveland and grew up in Lyndhurst, Ohio, and began his musical journey when he was only 2 years old. He started writing songs when he was 11 and got his first recording contract when he was with his group Cirrus Erie. But no hit records happened during that time. However, this band was the route for Eric to get his front row spot in the Raspberries. Eric wrote and sang on their biggest hit, Go All the Way, which peaked at number 5 and went gold. The Raspberries broke up in April of 75, so Eric went off on his own and had two charted hits the following year, Piano Concerto #2 and Never Gonna Fall in Love Again. Eric's talent for songwriting really began to shine when he sang and recorded himself, That's Rock and Roll, in 1975, and that became a hit for Sean Cassidy here in the US in 1977. And the second hit for Sean also came from Eric, and that was Hey Deanie. Olivia Newton-John took one of his songs in 1978 and put She Did It on her album Totally Hot. Another song Eric is known for is All by Myself, and that can be heard on his 1975 self-titled debut album. After two more albums of his that didn't do so great, Eric took a break, and in 1984, things were very rosy once again as he co-wrote one of Footloose's greatest duets, Almost Paradise, with Dean Pitchford, and that single spent 13 weeks in the top 40. But in 1987, Eric's work became huge, really, really big. When the song he sang, he didn't write this one. John DiNicola and Frankie Previtt did. Hungry Eyes featured on the Dirty Dancing soundtrack. Literally, this is one of the hottest songs of the 80s all the way around. The way Eric sang it, the way Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey reacted to it, and the way we fell in love with it. Eric did a tour with Ringo and his all-star band in 2000, but we really didn't hear a lot from him after his Dirty Dancing hit. Now, I could not find any info claiming that Eric had been diagnosed with an illness prior to his death, and the fact that his wife said it was sudden and the words she wrote kind of gives the perception that he may not have been sick for a long time, but we just don't know. And Eric Carmen was 74. I just did a story about Hungry Eyes not too long ago, maybe within the last month. And I didn't read anything about Eric being sick or had an illness or anything like that. So I do think this may have unfortunately come out of left field, but very, very sad. And just every week we're hearing, someone passing, and it's just kind of the way it is now. But he just gave us a lot of great songs, and for sure, Hungry Eyes has got to be one of the tippity top. And All by Myself, of course, too. That's a great one.
And the song that meant so much to me was Go All the Way. That song I used on my first audition tape in radio back in 1972. That song came out, I think, July of that year. In the fall, I made an audition tape for a radio station, and that song has a very special meaning to me. There's nothing like the Raspberries and Go All the Way.
Yeah, I was
great.
so upset when
I
he
was
heard
so
about
upset.
Eric Carmen. Yeah.
So upset. But you know what? Hopefully he had a good life, and he's it sucks.
Yeah. Well, welcome Rita and Sandra and Carol said, very sad for sure. Peter Baker is all by himself. And, we're sad about that, Peter. But you
No,
know what?
he's talking about the song.
Right.
Not he's all by himself. He's talking about the song
But I
by
was going to
Eric.
say, Peter, you're here with us.
Right,
So
but he's
it's
talking
all
about
good.
all by myself. Didn't think. I don't think he meant maybe he is all by himself. But now
I
I
don't
know that
know.
I, I just, I'm
And
sorry.
Ario Gina said, loved Eric Carmen, R.I.P. R.I.P. Oh my God, I can't tonight. Just because
No,
you're so like laughy tonight.
I'm
It's
not laughing.
you're laughy. You're very
You're just
laughy.
talking a minute ago how upset I was about Eric Common passing away, which I was. I was crying, and
No, he did.
because music means so much to all of us.
Yeah.
And that song, "Go All the Way," meant so much to me.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so
I feel like I'm all by myself.
happy Friday to everyone.
I realize.
You are like off. You are off the charts tonight, kid. I don't even know.
No, I meant that. I wasn't being crazy, but music has meaning to all of us.
Yeah. Can I show you what I got this week? Hold on.
Oh my God.
I thought this was so cool.
What's that?
Scott, you can give Al a tissue.
Carol
I'll
wants to
let
give
you
me
do
a
it. All
hug.
right, ready? Tell me this isn't the coolest thing, right? Stop. Stop it. I'm trying to get it in the thing. Look at this pillow. What? What? Look at this. Look at this pillow. Isn't it cute? I love it. And it's the same. So like you have Beatles in the front and Beatles in the back. It's like a Beatles sandwich.
I want to hold your hand.
Isn't it cute? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that. All right, let me put that right there. All by myself. Don't wanna be. That's a great song.
Great song.
Great
artist.
song. And Hungry Eyes, not for anything. That's a hot song.
Was that the song that was in Dirty Dancing?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Like
That was
Patrick
amazing.
Swayze and Jennifer Grey. Oh my God, they were so good. Like we don't have that many people that have that type of attraction, even though allegedly they didn't really care for each other. Supposedly, I don't know. That's what you read.
But it's all for the camera.
Oh, but
And
my
they,
God,
they did a fabulous job.
oh,
They just brought you into
they
the
suck you in.
story,
Suck you
and they
in.
just like, wow.
And you know who else was really, I think, another great duo? Julia Roberts and Richard Gere
Oh
in
my
Pretty
God.
Woman. I mean, come on. That was fabulous.
But when
too.
you see her on camera, you just zone into her no
I
matter
love
what.
her.
She's great.
Yeah, she's great. Julia Roberts, man. And again, I watched Aaron Brockovich for the 25th time last week. I just love that. I don't know what it is. I love that movie. I've seen it so many times. And Peter Michaels, how are you? Nice to see you.
Who's here again?
Peter Michaels.
Peter who?
Eric was
Hey.
a legend. I met him back in 95. Great guy. My condolences to his family. Oh, wow.
You met him in 95?
Oh.
Wow. He was such a cool artist.
And Halise said
Great.
Patrick Swayze was as handsome in person. I love Patrick Swayze. Oh my God. Love him.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Sure.
Peter, I love you.
Okay. And Cindy Hill says Ghost was awesome with Demi Moore and Patrick was awesome. That's another great movie. Oh my God. We should all watch Ghost. That was a great movie. Whoopi Goldberg. Oh my, I literally haven't seen that in years. I watched that over and over again when it came out, when the reruns were on, because that's all you did. That's all we had. So I will definitely have to watch that one again. That was a great movie.
I feel bad for Peter Michaels because he lives on the other side of the bridge. The judge, the one of that bridge is called, and they'll be closing that bridge down for like 2 years. Peter Michaels not going to be able to go anywhere.
Peter, what do you think about
Oh my
that?
God! So there's a story here in Rhode Island. There's a bridge that's been not passing inspection. They're gonna have to tear this bridge down and construct it again. And you say to yourself, "Oh, no big deal." It is a big deal. It's the only way from people from like southern Massachusetts, southern Rhode Island, to get to Providence and Boston. You have to go over water.
Well, you don't have to go. Well,
What?
we don't have to go that
We
way to
go
go to
to
Boston.
Expressway.
We can go 95. but the people who live on the other side of the bridge,
Right.
so like down the Cape and Fall River and
You go
East
495 that way.
Providence,
But again, it's really it's
inconvenient.
inconvenience. But you know what, Peter? It's going to be taken care of for $270 million. So it'll be all fine and good in
It's
2 years.
insane. Like all these things that happen, it's
Yeah.
you just have to shake your head and go, wait a minute. And actually, there are so many people in Rhode Island who are still working remotely who live over the bridge
Right.
because they can't get to work on time because the traffic has been backed up so much, but now they're closing the entire bridge for 2 years. I don't know.
Thank God
I'm
for
just-
people being able to work remotely from home.
I'm just glad I live where I live. That's all I can say. Oh my gosh, Roadhouse. I remember that movie too. Point Break, The Outsiders. The Outsiders was
Right.
great.
Yeah.
Here's another oldie but goodie, St. Elmo's Fire. So
Right.
I watched that last year. I'll have to watch that one again. That's a great one. That is a great movie.
Say Almost Fire. Did I use the soundtrack of that to introduce brides and for weddings all the time?
Take me where the eagles flying, St. Elmo's Fire. I can climb the highest mountain, cross the widest sea. I can feel St. Elmo's fire burning in me, burning in me. I can feel it burning. John Parr.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
How come you know every word to every song?
I don't know every word.
Like when I met you, like I you know, you're in your early 20s, but I mean, I'm listening to this young lady. She knows every word to every rock song out there,
I don't.
and I'm going like, where the hell did this come from?
Because I do this all the time. This is what, like, if a song, like somebody says something, I just have to sing it because that's
Oh my God,
it's in my head. I can't help it. It's just
it's good though.
That's all I did was learn songs. That's what I
Right.
did. And I'm not like any like great. No, I'm not. Like I
No.
don't know every single word. I'll like blah, like I'll do that. And
Yeah.
some words you just all right. So right before the broadcast started tonight, I was
Oh my
listening to
God.
Staying Alive, not Staying, Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Okay.
And you want to talk about misheard lyrics. All right, wait. Oh, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. If I love, I really want to be kicked. Like, see, what are they saying? I've been kicked around since I was one. What do they say just before that? Turn around, it's okay. I live to see another day. We can try to understand. I know your terms are made for what? Made for men? I don't know. Well, you're running away from you now. Ready? This is how I sing in my head. Ow. This is how I sing it. What are you running away from you now? Like, what did I just say? I don't know. Stay alive. You see breaking everybody shaking to like, what am I saying? I don't know. I'm mumbling my words together because I don't know the words.
You know, it took me a long time to learn the lyrics to that song. Stay alive, stay alive, stay alive. Stay alive, stay alive.
Oh my
God.
We did have the best music. And Breakfast Club, I
Oh my
watch
God. Love it.
every time I turn. You don't love it because every time I turn on, you're like, you watching this again?
No, but we play
get
a
so
great song
mad.
on Kiki.fm by the Breakfast Club. It's called Right on Track.
Oh,
I love that
but
song.
that's not from the movie The Breakfast
I
Club.
don't care.
That's from the group
Oh.
The Breakfast Club.
Oh, you're talking about something different?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the group. I
Right
don't
on track.
know.
You bet. Madonna was in that. Did you guys know that? Madonna was in that group Breakfast Club. Who remembers that?
I do know that.
You know that.
I remember talking about that years ago when I used to know things.
Of course, Scott knows it. Scott knows that song.
Oh my God. Poor Peter Michaels. The bridge I know, I go that way every day, is not good, very stressful. Poor Peter Michaels.
So, Peter, what
Peter,
are
I'm
you
sorry.
going to do that the bridge is closing? Like, what?
Oh my God.
I mean, what do you do?
Oh, you know what? I used to have a brainstorm. I could charter people from that part of Massachusetts to Providence and beyond by flying them to work every day.
Yeah, okay. And what? You don't have a plane. Sandra, thank you. You don't have a plane, so what are you going to fly them in, Al?
I'm going to work on that.
Oh my God, kicking Al's copters. But he doesn't have a license.
Who
He doesn't
cares?
even have a pilot license.
I don't
You don't even
care.
have a plane.
I've flown before.
Where?
I used to,
On a
no,
plane?
no. I used to work for Hanscom Field in
Oh my
Bedford,
God.
Lexington, Massachusetts, as a ground controller.
Ground control,
And,
Major
and
Tom.
once in a while, we go up in a Cessna and fly to Manchester, New Hampshire for dinner.
You did?
And then one thing, I used to fly with this guy. His name is Ron. I can't remember his last name.
Cavoni.
No, it was Ron somebody else. And he was a pilot. And he says, we got up early one afternoon. He says, you want to go to Manchester for dinner? Okay. We flew all the way to Manchester. It's about a 15-minute flight from Bedford, Massachusetts. We had hot dogs. We get in the plane. We're out, I don't know, 3,000, 4,000 feet. He goes, oh, I said, what's the matter, Ron? I can only fly VFR. I can't fly IFR. I said, what's VFR, IFR? Well, VFR means you fly visually. IFR, you fly by instruments. Now, you have to be able to fly by instruments if the weather gets bad. We couldn't see a thing.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. I thought I was going to die. He just concentrated and just did what he somehow.
You're freaking lucky,
we
dude.
lucky we landed at Hanscom. As we approached runway 29 at Hanscom Field, he saw the end of the runway, and we were lucky we got back alive.
People have lost their lives doing that. Just saying.
I'm just
saying.
I'm just putting it out there because I care about people. Don't fly unless you're qualified.
Like, how could you get in a plane and do that? How could you do that?
Because I trusted Ron.
Were you drinking?
No. He was born and raised in Newfoundland, Canada. Really nice
What
guy.
does that have to do with flying a plane?
He had a nice accent. He was great at ground control, and we both were a great team together. And he says, "You want to go flying?" He says, "Yeah." I knew he flew, but I didn't know he wasn't rated IFR. He couldn't fly instrument. And we went to Manchester. That was great. Oh, my, this is cool. Never been in a Cessna 150 before. Landed at Manchester, New Hampshire. We're there for about 35 minutes. Had a couple of hot dogs. Got to play again. He goes, I couldn't say the words that he used. He says, "Oh my God, I think we're." I said, "Why?" Well, whatever. But I'm here today. Love my ass off.
You're lucky. No, you're lucky.
Oh, hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi,
Oh
Sandra.
my gosh, I can't.
Oh, Scott works 10 minutes from the airport. But I used to work there many years ago, back in the 70s. It was a great airport. A lot of military planes used to come in there. And we used to have a plane come in there every Monday from Puerto Rico, a big cargo plane, which the nose of the plane used to open up at the front. And you know what they unloaded every Monday night from the cargo plane from Puerto Rico, Kiki?
Drugs.
No. No. Wrangler jeans. They made Wrangler jeans down in Puerto Rico. So the big shipments of Wrangler jeans came in. And there used to be the hangars there for the corporate jet for Sheraton Hotels, corporate jet for Gillette Company. And you know who I met there several times?
Who?
Christopher Reeves.
Oh, wow.
He was a pilot. And I said, I don't know why you're flying, because I thought you would fly naturally. I'm up and away. The second Superman, he had a plane hanging there at Hanscom Field. I shouldn't talk about these things, but they're not around anymore.
Well, yeah. Hi, Rita, and hi, Rhonda. Hello. And Tanya said, "Oh my gosh, I wore Wrangler jeans as a kid."
Right.
I did too. There's still, I find a ton of Wrangler jeans, vintage ones with the tags on them. Nobody wants them. Isn't that weird? Nobody wants them.
Wrangler jeans were big back in the day. Huge.
You know what was
back
big?
In the 60s, 70s. Oh my God.
You know what I wore the most of?
What's that, Kiki?
Sassoon jeans.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you still have some?
I actually have a vintage pair of Sassoon jeans.
Sassoon.
Or Sassoon.
Sassoon.
With the tags on them. And they're from the 80s.
Really?
And I'm just going to keep them because. And I have a Sassoon doll. What is so funny?
No, it's the way you say Sassoon. Sounds like you're French.
Right. Oh, Gina, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you.
Well, Gina, if you ever get afraid of
you.
anything, I'll climb underneath the bed with you.
Oh, God.
No, Gina, I love you.
Cannot.
Well, what's that wood thing? You go, wood, 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 wood.
That's cute.
Oh my god.
Oh, Scott says if you have Wranglers in my size, I'll buy them. Okay,
Yeah,
Scott,
it's
what
great.
what size are you? And I'll be on the
I'm
hunt.
gonna don't tell me. I think he's size 32 and 34. No, he's 34.
Oh, Rita wore
30.
chic jeans. Rhonda wore
Chic.
Gloria
Chic.
Vanderbilt's and Guess. Guess were big too.
Big, huge,
Gloria
huge.
Vanderbilt's were big.
Yeah.
Jordache,
Good.
Sergio
Oh my god,
Valente.
that's huge.
Here's the thing, Sergio Valente. I'm like, oh, I
Sergio
can't afford
Valente.
those.
Oh
And
my
I think
god.
I think we're able to get bootleg Sergio Valente jeans.
Sergio Valente.
Oh, Sandra said she's sick right now. I'll feel better, Sandra. Scott said 40 by 32. If I see him, Squat, I'll find
Yeah,
him
40 by 30.
and
So you
I'll
got
send him for you.
32 leg and a
40
40
by
way.
40 by 32 is a tough size.
It
40
is.
is I see the 40s all the time. By 32 though, that's
Right.
kind of tough. 40 usually I see like a 40 by 34, 36. Oh yeah, Jordache, I'm chubby.
No, he's not Jimmy.
You're not chubby.
No.
What are you talking about?
I think everybody right now should take a pause and take a break for a second. Give Scott a hug. I feel like I want to give Scott a hug, don't you?
Gina said it's payday and she's finally back to work full time. Well,
Mm.
good for you, Gina. You know what? That's so great to hear. We're very happy for you, and we're happy that you're on your way. That's great. You've been through a lot too. Oh, Walmart
Gee.
has them. Really?
Huggy.
I'm talking about the vintage ones
Hug.
though. Like
Yeah,
I'm
hug,
I'm
Scott.
I'm about the vintage.
Scott, you're
And they're all broken in,
Right.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know if you remember the 1972 group 10cc.
Oh my God.
I'm
Well,
not in love.
Love.
Don't forget it. It's just a silly phase we're going through. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not enough. No, no. It's because.
10cc on Kiki.fm.
Well, they're going on their first tour in 30 years, but
What?
why
Whoa, whoa,
have
wait,
they
wait
waited
a
so
minute.
long?
Wait a minute. First tour in 30 years. Are any original members still alive?
Yeah, yes.
Kiki, I know you're very smart and everything else. Do,
That's-
no, do you know how many people were in the group 10cc?
Was it 4?
10.
No, it wasn't 10.
Yeah, 10cc.
So I don't know why they haven't been on tour for 30 years, but the founding members from their origination in 1972 in Stockport, England include Graham Goldman, Eric Stewart, Kevin Godley, and Lal Cream. Now, Kevin and Lal quit in 1976, became a duo. Eric left in 95, and Graham is still touring with the band today. Now, Kevin and Lal actually went on to do some pretty cool things in the music world, including directing 2 of Asia's biggest videos for Only Time Will Tell and Heat of the
Wow.
Moment, as well as Duran Duran's Girls on Film and The Police's Every Breath You Take. Now, 10cc has a very long history, but their 2 biggest hits are I'm Not in Love and The Things We Do for Love. Now, if you guys remember, I'm Not in Love was in that melody, Mr. Jaws from 1975. Who remembers that song?
I do.
Who remembers that song? Dun-dun,
Dun,
dun-dun,
dun,
dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Remember that?
dun.
Well, due to copyright, the songs that were sampled, there were 12 of them to be exact. They had to be re-recorded and replaced with sound-alike versions, which is no fun. Like Melissa Manchester's song was in there. Oh my gosh, what was the name of it? Oh darn it. But anyway.
You talked to her as well, too. You can find it on a YouTube channel when you talk to Melissa Manchester.
I did. Now, Mr. Jaws was a fun song to listen to because basically it was like a trivia record. Like, oh, who sang that song? What song was that? And if you love 10cc, their first US date is on July 24th in Montclair, New Jersey at the Wellmont Theater. So they've got a few dates here in the US and they're doing a bunch overseas, but 10cc, why they haven't been on tour in 30 years, I just don't know. Hello, Kara. How are you?
Can they still sing?
Well, probably. Now, Scott said Godley and Cream had 10cc from 10cc had a band in the 80s. I think I did read that, but they did a lot of behind the scenes work too. So it's just, it's interesting how some of these guys who were in very, very big bands went off, did other things, and we just don't know about them because they weren't really talked about. So it's just kind of crazy.
So Peter Michael works at Brown University.
Oh, he's wicked smart.
But I remember Brown University's radio station, and you are working smart. I mean, I always thought you were smart. I didn't think you were ever dumb, Peter. But now I have to respect you even more and look up to you and treat you differently because you're obviously a smart guy.
Not in love. I'm not in love is a great
Sorry,
song.
Peter.
The things we do for love is fun. The
What?
things we do for love. Ready?
What?
Like walking in the
What?
rain and the snow, and there's nowhere to go. And
Oh
I
my God.
feel
My
like
head's
a
a bottom.
part of you is dying.
Kiki.
And looking for the
Kiki.
answer in her eyes.
Kiki.
Wait a minute. Says you
Ah.
want to make up, but instead she wants to break up. Ooh, I love you.
You said something very
Ooh,
important
far
there.
away. What?
Things we do for love
Uh-huh.
is fun. What do you mean by that?
Oh, don't cry out loud. Just keep it inside. Learn how to hide your feelings. Fly high and proud. And if you should fall, remember you almost had it all.
So, people listen, on the YouTube channel, but people listen to Kiki FM all the time.
They do.
Like Scott is kind of obsessed with the station, which is fine. I am too. But he put a nice thread out this morning. He says, you won't find this gem anywhere except Kiki FM. We're playing Bob Seger, The Fire Inside.
Oh, I love that
The
song.
great song. And thank you, Scott, for listening.
Great song.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
And thanks to everybody because you keep me rocking. Keep me laughing. I just can't.
Oh my God. Rita said I should sing in musicals. Absolutely not. I'm good for
Why?
3 seconds and not for an entire. No.
Why?
No. But thank you. To be honest, I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be on stage my
wow.
entire life. That's all I wanted to do when I was a kid. And now it's just like I get to do it here.
But Elise made a song which
Oh my God. All right, ready?
We play this song on Kiki FM
ready?
with classic rock and classic hits. And now Elise is naming one of my favorite artists of all time. And now for you singing on a karaoke fun Friday night, here's Kiki with a song by Donna Summer. Hit it.
Enough is enough. I can't go on. I can't go on no longer. Enough is enough. I want him out that door now. I always dreamed I'd find the perfect lover. Ooh, but it turned out to be like her other man. All right, that's enough.
So Donna Summer, not that the show's about me at all, but Donna Summer and I were born in the same town in Massachusetts, Jamaica Plain. That's where I was born in Milton Hospital. For the first 2 years of my life, I lived in Jamaica Plain. I know.
Because Rita said like a virgin. I was just singing that a little while ago. I was literally just singing.
Was Rita singing about herself?
I made it through the wilderness.
No, I'm sorry. I read that wrong, Rita.
I made it through. Didn't know how lost I was until I found you.
We actually.
I was beat, incomplete. I've been had, now I'm sad and blue. But you made me feel, yeah, you made me feel shiny and new.
So, talk about Donna Summer. Kiki and I actually saw Donna Summer in concert at the Warwick Musical 10 years ago.
And Donna, too. Oh, my God.
She was great. Oh, my God. She was fabulous.
Love Donna Summer.
She was
loved her. Loved Donna.
Gone too soon, way too soon. But her vocals. Yeah. She sang a song with Barbara Streisand called "No More Tears." We actually play that on Kiki FM. And if you've not heard that,
so good.
You gotta listen to that song. But that song is not played at any radio station anymore, and that song is just epic.
Amazing.
When I hear that song come on once or twice a month or whatever, I crank that volume sucker up as loud as I can.
Love it.
No More Tears. Barbara Streisand and Donna Summer.
Love
Two
them.
great female
So
vocalists.
good.
Oh my God.
So good.
So good. So good.
Okay, everybody. More classic rock news. So the Oscars just happened last weekend, and there was always an in memoriam segment to take a moment to remember those who have passed within the last year. Now, there were some things with this year's segment, and fans were quick to point out, as they should. They said, there's some things we're not really liking here. Now, I personally liked the audio clips, that were used. And I thought that Andrea Bocelli and his son Matteo singing during the segment was an absolutely beautiful touch to that entire theme. But some fans called the memoriam shocking and also said that the dancers that were on the stage blocked the names of the people who were featured in this segment. Now, I guess that's kind of a perceptive thing because watching it from home, I had no problem seeing the names on the screen. But I guess if you were sitting in the audience, maybe there would be an issue. But most of us watching were here behind the screen. Now, someone else said that the memoriam was a disgrace and that it was sad how it was handled. The biggest complaint, though, was that some celebrities were not included in the montage, and they didn't include Norman Lear and Suzanne Summers. Right. I mean, come on. Norman Lear did everything, which I was really surprised about. And Suzanne Summers, I mean, she was a part of pretty much every single decade from the 70s on, you know? Now, Suzanne's husband, Alan, feels differently and says that he is unbothered by his late wife being snubbed in the segment. Alan also said that last time I checked, we still had a First Amendment. I respect the Academy's decision to not include Suzanne. Frankly, the outpouring from millions of her fans was the kind of in memoriam Suzanne would have lovingly embraced. Now, Alan is such a classy guy, great answer. And I feel like Suzanne was right beside him when he made that statement because even though I didn't know Suzanne, she also came across as a very classy and a very cool lady. Don't you think so? Suzanne was 76 when she passed away on October 15th of 2023. Now, I did see her name at the end. There were a large group of names. I think there were two slides of them. Possibly Norman Lear's name. I can't imagine it wouldn't have been in there, but she really should have been included, and so should have Norman Lear. And there was a few other people. I didn't write their names down, but again, can you include everyone that has passed away throughout the entire year? You cannot. But again, you can choose to include the humongous icons of our time, So Alan handled it very, very well. It's just, I don't think it was disgraceful. I don't think the segment was shockingly bad. I really don't. But so let's see. Oh, hey, Mark, how are you? And let's see. Carol saw it. Thank you, Carol. Halise said, I contacted Cillian Murphy's agent after the Oscars to portray Humphrey Bogart in my screenplay, Bogey. But his agent did get back to me, and he's tied up for a year. And Scott said, Peter, I'm seeing Stryper in New Hampshire June 7th. Wow, that's cool. Stryper.
Hi, Mark. Happy Friday. So anyway.
And Laura said, do they include only Academy members, winners, and former nominees only? Anybody know? I don't know. I mean, it sounds like Suzanne could have been included. It doesn't sound like there was any reason she shouldn't have. And Norman Lear, come on, he wrote every great TV show that we all know. So why he wouldn't have been included is just kind of strange. But again, I thought it was well done. That's my own personal opinion. Suzanne and Norman aside, I thought it was a well done segment. I loved Andrea and his son singing. I thought it was very, very nice. And Laura said, did she do movies? No, I don't think so. I think Suzanne was strictly TV.
So Peter is going to see Stryper on June 6th at the Narrows in Fall River.
I'm not going to Fall River.
But unfortunately, Peter,
I'm not driving to
we're
Fall
not
River.
going to be able to make it.
Can't.
Or maybe we can, Peter,
How?
if we can stay over his house for the night.
We'll make it a week trip.
A week
We'll
trip.
have to leave on Monday
Right.
to get there for Friday.
So if you have an extra bed or an extra pillow, maybe I'll stay overnight with you, Peter.
So Laura said she liked the segment too. I thought it was nice. I mean, the comments I was reading, I'm like, I don't know why people are so angry. Like, I understand you're upset if someone you really loved was not included, but to say that the whole thing sucked,
Right.
I don't agree with that at all.
And by the way, just remind everybody, Foreigner is doing very well in the rock and roll
Number two,
number 2 right now.
number
And
two.
you can vote for them this weekend, once a day or whatever. That vote.rockhall.com. Today is Foreigner Friday on Kiki.fm. So Huckleberry Haley and Kiki recommend everybody to go to vote.rockhall.com and vote for Foreigner.
Absolutely. And Ozzy is still in number one.
Yeah.
Cher is up there. Of course, Mariah. Cool and the Gang is like at number
Wait,
7 or 8.
Rock and
They're
Roll-
not. They're not in the
Rock and
top.
Roll Hall of Fame, Cher, Mariah.
They are. Well, Cher, Cher's going to get in. That's like a no-brainer. She's going to. I mean, come on.
Mariah's
she's
going to
huge.
get in?
Yeah.
Why?
Mariah, because she's Mariah.
Why?
I mean, like, there's no getting around it. She's Mariah Carey.
Okay.
She's going to get in. I mean, she can do whatever she wants.
They call the Music Hall of Fame, but whatever. That's great.
Good
luck to everybody.
Wait a minute. Who else? Oh, Peter Frampton. Yep.
He should definitely get in.
Yep. He's going to.
I can't believe like Cool and the Gang is gaining speed too, but that's fine. Whatever.
They're not in the top though. I don't know if they're gonna make it.
No bad.
I don't know. I love them though.
Now, what do they pick? Like 3 or 7? How many people?
7.
7 of them.
7.
Oh, well, Ozzy's got to get in. And,
for sure.
And Foreigner will definitely get in.
Oh yeah.
And Peter Frampton should get it too.
Oh, absolutely.
But
we're gonna be able to see Lou Gramm on that stage.
But again, as I said many times before in past broadcasts, they should nominate people to be the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when they're alive, when they're not sick. Do it in an early. Just
the time's passing for that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's so many threads out there, but after this year, Lou Gramm's retiring. Like, what?
Who said that?
I don't know. I see threads out there. From this
well, let's see. Lou did say back in 2019 or 2018, he said he was retiring.
He said to you.
Yeah. No, he said it to I don't know, Ultimate Classic. He said he was retiring. He was done.
Yeah.
But again, it's so. How do you leave that business when you've been in it?
That's your life. Long? That's your life.
That's right.
He just performed at the Kodak Center in Rochester, New York. I think.
Did he really?
For the Lou Foundation.
Oh, that's
this
right.
Week.
That's right.
And Lou actually brought his daughter up on stage and sang a song, I Want to Know What Love Is, to his daughter. It's so cute. So cute. And his manager, Bob, does a great job with him, and his whole team does. Lou Gramm also does. They're rocking and rolling.
Graham.
What?
Lou Gramm.
Did they say Graham?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You always say it.
I'm sorry.
You always say Graham.
Well, it feels like the first time.
It's Graham. Lou Gramm.
Stop picking on me.
I'm not.
I say one word wrong, and you're all over my ass for saying it wrong. I can't help it sometimes because I'm doing other stuff. But if I say Graham or Graham or Graham, well, people know what I'm talking about. Why do you have to pick on me?
So let us know in the comments if you're celebrating St. Patty's Day tomorrow or Sunday. Like, are you doing the pre-St. Patty's Day holiday?
Oh my God!
Or are you going to celebrate on Sunday, and the next year it's going to be on Monday? Like, how boring is that? So everybody's going to have to celebrate on
be three-day weekend in South Boston.
It's true. See, Boston's going to be nuts this
my
weekend.
God.
How fun.
You were saying a week or so ago, we should go to Boston for St. Patty's Day.
It's true.
If we had to do that, we'd have to stay overnight with Scott.
I know.
But I wouldn't be able to get in his house unless I had some regular jeans, 40 by 32s. You would let me in the door.
I'll be on the lookout, Scott. I will. Are you done, Al?
Well, yeah, because I'm just imagining in my head everybody giving a Scott a hug. I know it's 10 minutes ago, but that's what happens.
You imagine in your head everybody giving Scott a hug. Why is that funny?
I asked everybody about 10, 15 minutes ago, give Scott a hug. So everybody's giving Scott a hug.
Oh, that's cute. I missed it.
because you're not paying attention to
Well,
me.
I'm reading. I'm doing
No,
things.
no, 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 no. We're just chatting.
Oh,
I wasn't interrupting you while you were talking about this and that or whatever.
I know. We had a
You, no,
discussion.
no, no, no. But whatever. It's gone now. It's past whatever we're talking about. It's fine. Everybody gives Scott a hug.
Okay. So, more news. Not really. It's more of a review. So, I watched a really good movie on Hulu the other night called The Boston Strangler, based on the true story of the murder of 13 women in Boston in the 1960s. So, do you guys remember that whole story about the Boston Strangler? So his first victim was a 55-year-old woman who was murdered on July 14th of 1962. Then the other women were between the ages of 65 and 85 years old. They were all murdered the same way, and the city of Boston was in total chaos because the killer was out there and there were no signs of him being caught anytime soon, which is just great. Like I remember reading about this when I was a kid, and people were just, well, and understandably so. They were locking their doors. They weren't going out after a certain time. Now, the reporter for the Boston Record, American Loretta McLaughlin, connected the murders and broke the story about the killer. Further into her investigation, Jean Cole was brought in for her knowledge to help with the story. Now, after the story broke and police were able to point the finger at Albert DeSalvo, even though to this day they are not sure if he committed all 13 of the crimes, it is said that other people were also involved in the murders, but we will never know for sure, which is so crazy. The case was closed, so Loretta went on to write for Harvard University, the Massachusetts Eye and Ear Infirmary, and the Boston Globe, where she was the second woman to become their editorial page editor. Loretta passed away in November of 2018 at the age of 90, and as the movie portrays her, was very much ahead of her time. Albert DeSalvo was murdered in prison in 1973 because he was selling drugs for less than the inmate enforced price. Isn't that crazy? So, like, there was even a mafia in prison, which is so crazy. I mean, hold on, I gotta just, yeah, I had to unplug that and plug them back in. Yeah, I don't know, my headphones are doing something weird. But anyway, so because he was going against the grain and he was selling drugs for less money than everyone else. First of all, how was he selling drugs in prison? How was he able to get away with that? Where did you get them from? It's just unbelievable. But anyway, that was a really cool movie. If you have Hulu, I'm loving Hulu. I really am. They have some great original content on there. Watch The Boston Strangler and another. Oh my gosh, this movie was crazy. It was actually a miniseries called Candy, and that's another true story about a woman, a housewife who murdered her neighbor. Like, it's just, I don't know. They come up with these stories. They're true. It's just crazy. And Rhonda said Fall River, as in Lizzie Borden. Who's talking about Fall? Well, Peter Michaels, I think, lives in Fall River. And yes, Lizzie Borden was in Fall River when she killed her. Was it her mother and stepfather? I don't know, but she axed them a lot. And the house is there. They do tours all the time. I've never been. The ladies and I do want to go just because I don't know if you can. I think you can stay overnight there too. I wouldn't do that. Sorry. I would not do it. And
That'd be weird.
I wouldn't do it. And the Conjuring House is actually in Rhode Island. And for a time, I think you were able to stay overnight there too. Absolutely not would I stay there. Have you guys seen The Conjuring? That's a real house. That's here in Rhode Island. Nope, I wouldn't stay there either. No effing way. Nope, nope, nope. I don't care. Too creepy. And Scott says Lizzie Borden and the axe is a, oh, that went away. And no way. Yeah. Yeah, so The Conjuring, if you guys have seen that movie, that is a Rhode Island based story. That is a true story. And Al, remember we drove by that once and we got out of the car. Kat was with us. And I don't know, it even felt weird getting out of the car, to be honest.
I didn't feel anything.
Well, because you don't.
Yeah.
But it even felt strange, like just, ugh,
Huh.
ugh, I don't know.
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever, nothing.
No, it was a long time ago. I mean, I'm lucky I remember
I
what.
think it was the
Yes,
70s actually. I think that happened
uh,
in the 70s, but that's a crazy movie.
yeah.
Um Lizzie Borden, did you ever go to Lizzie Borden's house?
Well, me?
Yeah.
I was never invited by her. She a nice girl?
I wouldn't want to be left alone with her. I don't think so.
No.
I wouldn't want to have my back turned. That's
Is,
for sure.
is Lizzie from Massachusetts?
Yeah, Fall River.
Oh, well, she's not alive anymore, is she?
Al, it was like in the 1800s or something.
Oh,
Gina
okay.
said, "Me no like scary movies."
Well,
I
that's
don't
good
either.
because I feel bad for Lizzie if she had to cross over the bridge. I'm not going to Fall River, New Bedford for a long time. I mean, I was looking forward to seeing Peter Michaels, but I'm going to have to fly my helicopter over
No,
there.
seriously, can we get to, like, say we wanted to go to Cape Cod? Can we get there from here?
Yes.
How?
Oh my God, girl.
Newport Bridge?
No, 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 no. Calm down. Yeah.
Just asking a question.
Go 295, 495 to the
Oh,
Cape Way that way.
I got you.
Go through
I got you.
Wareham, Plymouth.
That's like
We go
way.
Hyannis.
All right.
Go out to Truro. Then we go to Provincetown.
Let me tell you, don't even. Why are you laughing? Because you and I used to go to Provincetown all the time, and it was so fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I remember Judy Tenuta. We saw her
Oh my
there.
God,
the comedian,
right? Yes,
she just passed away recently.
Yes,
and she was so funny. And that was a great place.
It was.
We had nice little breakfasts.
Nice little breakfast. Yeah.
Stayed in a nice little inn.
Yeah.
It was fun.
We
it was
met.
Really fun.
We met our minister out there who married us.
Yep.
With his friend.
And we went to was it the Lobster Pot?
Lobster Pot. And we actually invited our minister after he married us with his friend to our place where we lived in Massachusetts at the time.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
And his name was Brian.
Brian
McHugh.
Yes.
Great guy.
Great.
From Episcopal Church in Providence, Rhode Island. Yep. Great guy.
But yeah, we haven't been to Provincetown in a long time.
No, we haven't.
That was a fun. But the only issue with Provincetown, it takes so long to get there. I remember, like, we would just be driving. I'm like, are we there yet?
Well, the Provincetown is the tip of Cape Cod.
Yep.
Very, very tip.
But we haven't been there in, at least a couple of decades.
Last time I was there, I had a lot of hair.
You did. You really did.
But,
But the Cape is beautiful. And Hyannis, we were there.
Right.
I think the last time we went to Hyannis was when Steve or Jerry was down the Cape. And we took a ride around the Kennedy compound. We did.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I was hoping that somebody would be home at the Kennedy compound, but nobody was home. But I actually saw Ted Kennedy a couple of times in Hyannis coming out of bars.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. He used to like to drink a lot.
Well,
a lot of drinking.
Police said Conjuring 2 had a person who was self-declared vampire. I knew him, Stephen Kaplan. It was crazy.
Right.
And Peter said coming to Fall River is not bad. Going to Providence, it sucks. But at night, it's not too bad.
So that means, Peter, I have to go home? If I see Striper, I can't stay overnight with you, Peter? Oh, thanks a lot, Peter. What a hell of a guy.
He doesn't want you in his house.
Why?
Because.
We have a blast. I keep him up all night long. He'd be peeing his pants.
All right. So anyway, next story. Well, she did it again. I know. Pam Anderson went out without makeup again, and every time she does it, it makes the news. I do it, I get nothing. I'm telling you, I don't make any news outlets when I go out without makeup. So Pam has actually gone out continuously to major events without makeup, and the real reason behind her decision is because she lost her longtime makeup artist Alexis Vogel to breast cancer in 2019, and Pam said that Alexis was the best, and it's just better to not wear makeup. Being real, Pam also said that doing what everyone else is not is kind of cool. And I like that about her. The first makeup-free global internet shutdown from Pam, she broke the internet, literally, when she decided to go to Paris Fashion Week makeup-free, and she revealed that she doesn't need a stylist, she doesn't have a stylist, and no glam team. This is just freestyle, unquote. In December of last year, not only did Pam not wear makeup to the fashion awards show, but she also let everyone know that wearing white before Memorial Day needs to happen. I mean, I literally was having this conversation last weekend with everybody. How many of your moms just stood by the rule that you could not wear white before Labor Day? I mean, Memorial Day. And you could not wear it after Labor Day. My mother was a stickler. And I'm telling you, Memorial Day, the clothes were locked up tighter than a drum, all of the white things, shoes, shirts, pants. And then once Memorial Day hit, everything was unlocked. And it's like all the white stuff just popped out of the trunk and you could wear it. And then that was it. Once Labor Day was over, it was over for the white clothes. I mean, I'll never forget it. One time I tried to wear white pants before Memorial Day, and she's like, I don't think so. Like, you can't go out with white on. Like, what was good? Was I going to get arrested? I felt like it. But you know what? I didn't do it because I was so afraid that my mother was going to get me. Like, I just raise your hand if that was your life, because I'm telling you, it was totally mine. So Pam is doing all kinds of high profile campaigns, makeup free. She looks great, and I think it's a great trend, but it's also another incentive to really take care of your skin. So when you want to pull a Pam and go to the grocery store without makeup on, you'll feel really good about it. So I've been okay without going, outside without makeup for a really long time. And, it's all right because I feel like if you like me with makeup on, you'll also like me without makeup on. And in my Kiki room vlog, I don't have any makeup on ever. I barely do my hair. I barely even get dressed. So, I mean, I have clothes on, but it's like, that's just real stuff.
Kiki room.
And, I think that's why we love Pam Anderson. She's just setting the trend. Al, you are off your rocker tonight.
No.
That's all I can say. Hey, Deej, what's going on?
Kiki room.
I don't know. I just,
what?
Are you all right?
Can I say something?
No.
Okay.
What? Go ahead.
No, I was laughing about that. But Deej is here. She was and Peter said, he called me his friend. He said I can stay over any time with him.
Oh, well,
he called me his
nice.
friend. And Gina said, did you see what Peter said? And I saw that. She said that. And then Scott wanted to know if I ever go out with any makeup on. That was funny as hell.
And Mark said they call us 3 non-eyeliners.
What the hell's that mean?
I don't know.
My God.
I have eyeliner on. I probably shouldn't have tonight because of my eye, but I put it on anyway because I like
it. Since you know me, Kiki, have I ever worn makeup?
No. Never.
And do I look fine without makeup?
Yeah.
But sometimes you say I should do something to my forehead or whatever.
I think a little Botox would be good.
No way.
I do. I don't think it would hurt. It wouldn't hurt a thing.
Give me a break. I can't even afford to put a pimple on my ass.
I think
I'm not gonna put Botox in my skin. Certainly, why?
Because I think you would look good. I think you would look good.
At my age, you want me to get Botox? What is wrong with me? You can't accept me for who I am and what I look like now. I'm not putting Botox. Or my lips are going to be so big that you'll be like...
That has nothing to do with your lips, dude. Botox has nothing to do with your lips.
What are these girls, the ladies have in the lips?
Filler. They put filler in their lips.
My God.
Botox goes in your forehead.
How much does that cost?
I don't know.
$10,000, $20,000.
Well, that's their problem.
So why? Let me ask you a question. Why do girls get filler in the lips? What's the attraction there? They think guys are going to kiss them more? I mean, what is the big deal with big lips on ladies? I mean, why do they do this? I see.
I have to say,
why?
I have to say that when I see
what?
Not too long ago, I saw a woman in the grocery store, and her lips were really big, and I'm like,
she looks stupid.
It just doesn't look good. Like I can
What's the attraction there?
Like a little bit.
Yeah.
A little, like if it looks natural. Like, I'm just going to speak up here, Al. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us have no lips, or like we may have a big bottom lip and like a non-existent top lip.
Who
So
cares?
because some people care,
But
right?
why? It's
Because
a
it's
waste
a
of money.
vanity thing.
It's a what?
A vanity thing.
What's the
So if you
vanity?
want to get a little
What's the
bit in your
vanity?
top lip because you feel like you have no lip,
Yeah.
that's fine. But like to blow them up the
Oh my
size
god.
of, Indonesia, I think it's too much. You can do too much. You can do natural
What
looking.
was that girl in the Desperate Housewife? Lita. What that
No,
girl?
the Real
What was
Housewives.
the name?
Oh,
Don't.
Lisa Rinna.
No, not
Yeah,
her.
Lisa Rinna. She's the one with the big lips.
Huge. And who is she married to?
Harry Hamlin.
Ari. And her lips got so big. She looked like she should have been in a circus. I
But
mean,
like she said though,
like
she had
what?
something done years ago and
Yeah.
she had like a lip implant or something. And
Why?
she could because that's what these celebrities do. And she just
Why?
couldn't, I don't know, she couldn't fix it. But I think she still put filler in, to be honest, because her lips are pretty big. But they see on her they look good though.
She seems like a very nice person.
On her
very,
they
very
look
straight.
good.
What looks good?
I
Her
like
lips?
I like Lisa
What?
Rinna, but on her,
Lisa lips look good.
see, like to me,
Does
her
Harry
lips
think
look
so?
good.
Yeah, but
Some people
um,
they just if they're just so humongous, they just don't look right.
yeah, but you're watching some TV program where a guy is a girl, but his or her lips are huge. That program that you're watching
Guy
now,
is a girl.
he's a girl. He's a girl, right?
What?
No, you're watching some program with that blonde. She's a it's a he, but it looks like a girl.
Blonde. It's a he.
Yeah, it's some program that you watch. I'm asleep half the time when you watch it. But his or her lips are really big. I don't know why.
Wait a minute.
What is the what is the attraction? I mean, you think guys get
Well,
turned off
because
with the big lips?
I don't know. We're not going to go there, but
No, I'm just
I don't
saying.
know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Maybe because you're asleep and you just think you're saying something
No,
and
no,
you're
no,
not.
no. I know when I wake up, I see big lips on the screen staring at me. I try to go back to sleep. But
Al
then,
goes to bed with a hood on.
I do.
Let's just tell everybody how it
Because
is.
I don't want to see the lips on anybody.
He goes to bed with a hood on his head, and that's a rhyme. He goes to bed with a hood on his head. That could be a song. That could be a country song.
I don't have anything else on my body but a hood.
And his cell phone with the earphones and Kiki.fm on. And I'm like, can you
Oh my
turn that
God.
down, please?
No, because
And he's like,
oh my
turn off
God.
the TV. Like he yells at me all the time.
No, no, no.
Turn off the
no,
TV.
no.
And I'm like, but I can't
No.
sleep.
What
Like,
time?
what do you do if you can't sleep?
What time do we wake up this morning? 2:30 in the morning, and
Yeah, today was a problem.
the dog was barking, whatever,
Yeah.
and I got up and made sure my lips were intact. I came back to bed.
Make sure your lips are intact.
Came back to bed, and I stayed awake until like 5. I did. It was a crazy.
I did
day.
too.
It was a crazy day. Then I slept in late. Then I was on the road all day, and then I went to Cranston with the big cheese.
Got me pizza.
Get your pizza, a pepperoni, sausage, and you got
Welcome to Maureen Fuller.
Maureen Full's there.
Hi, Maureen. How are you?
Maureen,
And it's all good.
well, thanks for joining us, Maureen. The question we have for you tonight, Maureen, don't take this personal. You can, share it with us if you like. Do you have big lips? We're having a big lip
I
conversation right here.
Oh
right.
my God.
Why?
All right. So anyway,
Anyway.
Peter said he lives near Lizzie Borden's house.
Right.
And he said he's seen it. It's spooky, but it's cool. I want to go. I want to do the tour.
Well, if we go see Striper and Peter invited us to his house, we can stay over. But maybe we
We're
can,
not staying at Peter's house.
No, we can stay at Lizzie's house instead. Because you know what? I know if I stay over at Lizzie's house, I get a very sound sleep.
Yeah, you will because you won't be waking up in the morning.
God. That's great. I don't have to do anything.
Choppity chop chop. Chop chop. Chop chop. Let's go. Come on, everybody. Chop chop. Oh.
So Maureen is sharing with the
Not
regular
good.
audience and the YouTube audience tonight. She has regular size lips. Now, what do you mean by that, Maureen? Is your top?
In other words, hers are au naturel.
No. It's I have a problem, Maureen. This is just between you and I. I don't have any bottom lip, do I, Kiki?
No, you have a bottom lip.
I do?
You do.
How are my lips?
Your lips are fine. This is what I'm saying. Like dudes age nicely.
Really?
Yeah, you guys.
What do you mean? You think I'm aging?
Unless, like, all right, listen.
What?
There's some. All right, most men age very nicely.
Oh, thank you.
You know, like I said, your hands look much better than mine, and I don't understand it because you've worked out in the sun for years, pretty
Right.
much your whole life.
But I take good care of myself.
No, you don't. You
Yes, I
don't.
do.
You don't put a spot of lotion on
I
you.
do. I don't need lotion.
I do
I go
lotion.
all-
I
I
do
go-
serums.
I don't-
I do all this
You
stuff, and
serums?
it's like you
Look,
do. You do
I
nothing.
go all natural. You know, it is. I don't put any cream on me. My hands are soft though. I mean, my hands
They're
are
excessively soft,
very
which is
soft.
strange.
No, I don't put any.
I always say that.
I have never put lotion on my hands ever, but my hands are soft, and I'm feeling my hands right now. They feel good.
I always say that to him, like, your hands are really so. I've said that to him ever since I met him. It's like
What?
when I
What you
met
saying?
when I met you,
Yeah.
you were working out in the fields and all that stuff
Yeah.
with trees.
Yeah.
And his hands have always been soft. Like it's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It's like one of those phenomenons.
Phenomenon.
It's true, Maureen. Guys have it easier. I really don't understand it. It's not normal. Like we
No.
have to do all these
Right.
things. We have to do our hair. We
Yeah.
have to lather up,
Lather up.
put makeup on.
Oh yeah.
We have to do all these things. They do
Yeah.
nothing and they look fine.
Kicking Al's hands are soft.
Police said Lizzie Borden was strangely charged with 3 murders. The one of her mother, her stepmother, and the murder of both of them. Really? That's
yeah.
kind of interesting.
Anyway.
This whole true crime thing, I'm kind of getting into it. Just saying.
Hey Kiki, I got a question for you.
I have an answer, maybe.
Yes, Scott. We'll do a sponsored program on the skincare kicking out. Do you have any more stories tonight?
I do.
I can't wait to hear them
Why?
because I just can't wait to hear them.
I'm confused.
No,
Everybody hit the like button.
like,
Okay, ready?
oh, wait a minute, I haven't done that yet. So
Okay,
wait,
can you do it?
No, wait a minute. So I had to pull up on the studio monitor.
You haven't hit the like button yet, Al?
No.
You're mean.
So I put it on my finger. A like button says I like this. I hit the like button. Oh, look at that! And the big thumb
Thank
goes up.
you.
That's great.
Thank you, Maureen.
Wow.
I appreciate you guys.
Wow.
And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. And
Right.
also follow me on Instagram at Kiki Classic Rock and on
And-
Facebook at
and-
Kiki Classic Rock, Kiki.fm.
Hey,
And on
and-
TikTok
TikTok.
at Kiki Classic Rock.
And
And
and-
also make
and-
sure you download the free app at
Free.
Kiki.fm. Fantastic. I
Yeah.
love what Al did to
Yeah,
the music.
yeah.
We are playing everything.
and
now.
I'm
It's great.
not making this up. We're heard by thousands of people every day.
It's true.
Every day.
Yeah.
Throughout the country.
Throughout the
and
world.
throughout the world as well too. And we thank each and every one of you watching tonight or listening for your support. It keeps me off the streets. And by the way, the longer you listen to Kiki.fm, the more chances for you to win. All you have to do is listen to win. We give concert tickets away, other stuff away. So listen to Kiki.fm. Like I would suggest doing it like really soon. You could be a winner.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you, Tanya, and thank you, Peter and Mark. Al does not do the dishes. Just saying.
No, I don't.
He does. Thank you for admitting that.
Wait, whoa. No, I don't use palm oil, but you have to give me credit where credit is deserved.
Okay, he
I-
loads the dishwasher and he empties it.
I load the dishwasher and I empty it. Emptying the dishwasher is a pain in the
Ooh.
ass, but I do it. I never complain about it. It's the least I can do for my beautiful wife who puts a nice dinner together every night. Like tonight, we had great pizza. She didn't make it. But
All right,
it was really-
listen. What did you have for lunch?
Oh my God. These wraps that you make are unbelievable. What did I say to you at lunchtime today?
This
These-
was a fabulous lunch.
b-
So the other night I made, and I just started making these a couple of weeks ago. So good. So I I've been buying ground beef, making patties, and then I put
Hey,
each hamburger patty in a little baggie, and then I put them all in a big baggie, and I freeze them, and just take out the little hamburgers when I need them. So I always buy these wraps. I told you guys about them. I don't know, 60, 70 calories. I forget the brand of them. They have tomato and wheat and all that stuff. So you get a wrap, put some cheese on it, whatever you want, ketchup. We like barbecue sauce. And then the hamburger, you cook that up, put it on there, heat it up, lettuce, some tomato, wrap it up. Oh my gosh, it's like a cheese, well, yeah, like a cheeseburger wrap. Delicious. So the other night I made two apiece, but we only ate one each. I put the other two in the fridge, had them for lunch today. So good
so good.
and so easy.
So delicious.
So good.
So Gina has to go to bed. Gina, good night.
Night,
And
Gina.
Gina, when you put your head on the pillow tonight, just dream of me.
Oh God.
No,
It's a nightmare.
No, I want Gina to have a nice sleep tonight, and
Drink your tea.
tea is good, Gina. I've been giving Kiki tea for
It's been working.
6 months,
I'm telling you, it's working.
and she's happy that I pick and poop.
I am. I love it. I
Yeah.
can't wait for my tea tonight.
Yeah,
Tea for two.
tea for two and you for me. So Gina, good night. I'm glad you're doing well, and we love you.
Bye, Sandra.
It's because the nightmares are kicking out. And Peter Michael says his doors are always open.
It's very nice.
So, Peter, if I were you, man, I'm not telling you what to do, dude, but I would lock your door at night because you never know who you
Lock it anyway.
You never know who you can get out the street who's pissed off they can't get over the bridge and want to like go into your house. You know?
Oh, hey, Jan Marie, how are you? Good evening. Hello.
Well, she just
Hola.
stopped by and said good
Konnichiwa.
evening. Oh, well, stay a while, Jen. Be great. We had all kinds of great discussions tonight. We're talking about big lips. Jen, I gotta stop you. Jen, do you have big lips, Jen?
Oh,
I mean, we were talking about this earlier. I know you just joined the channel here right now, but are your lips normal?
Do you have big lips,
No,
by the way?
No.
Like, what a question that is.
I'm not being weird or dirty.
You're being weird.
No, I'm not being weird or dirty. I'm asking a question. If she has big lips or not. I mean, she doesn't have to answer me. She can tell me to go fly a kite or something like that, right?
Deej, we do play Rick James.
Parliament.
Parliament, did you play? Have you played Gap Band? We do.
Yeah.
Cameo, I think we did.
Words up, right? Word up.
Yep. Word up. Everybody.
Parliament, we play one song.
when
We just
you
play one.
got
Rick James,
money, got to
I think we
get
play
it
2 or 3.
underway.
Yeah. So Jen says, no, she has real size lips. But I just like to have you share that with us because you're just kind of. Now, Kathy Waddle, do you have big lips?
Oh,
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
She's probably laughing her ass off right now.
All right.
Oh, she just went to Hershey World, so her lips are definitely big.
Go suck on a Hershey bar.
No, because when you go to
If
Hershey,
you're allergic to almonds, your lips will get big.
really?
I think so.
Oh, but you can go to Hershey World, you eat those kisses, the chocolate kisses. They don't make chocolate kisses like they used to, though. Chocolate kisses used to be delicious.
Honestly,
now they suck.
They don't taste the same.
They don't taste the same.
And I used to love Hershey bars with almonds, but it just doesn't taste the same.
Oh, I hate it.
Nothing tastes the same.
I hate Hershey candy bars though. They suck.
Coca-Cola used to be I haven't drank soda in years, but Coca-Cola, I remember Cola. Did I say Coca-Cola?
Oh, Jen,
It used to be so thick and syrupy, but it's
Oh,
just not.
God.
All right, ready?
So Jen just give me a kiss. Wow.
Oh, that's
You
cute.
just made my night.
With your
my
big
God.
lips.
Oh my God. If your lips aren't that big, I just close my eyes and pretend.
Anyway, what was the number one song
Yeah.
on St. Patty's Day in 1986, March 17th, 1986? What was the number one song? Does anyone know?
Aaron Go Brawlers.
Well, I'm going to tell you. The number one song on March 17th of 1986 was These Dreams by Heart.
Really?
Right?
Ah.
Ann and Nancy Wilson, who are all good now. They openly like each other again. And it's about dang time. Their self-titled album number 8, is the ladies' only album to hit number one on the Billboard 200. And These Dreams became their first out of 2 number 1 hits. Alone was the other.
Really?
The album was nominated for a Grammy in 1986, but Dire Straits' Money for Nothing took home the prize. Heart has never won a Grammy, which is really stupid. How could they have not won a Grammy, but they haven't? Ann and Nancy start their tour on April 20th in Greenville, South Carolina, and have several dates with Def Leppard and Journey throughout the summer.
And Scott's going to be seeing them at Fenway Park in Boston, right near Back Bay, Lansdowne Street. No, Fenway Park. He's going to see Heart with some other groups.
Steve Miller's out and with Journey and Def Leppard and Cheap Trick, but it's like select dates.
Steve Miller's a joker. What did you say?
Music on me, space cowboy. Yeah.
Yeah, Scott loves it.
Some call me.
Lansdowne Street. I used to get all kinds of trouble. Lansdowne Street. I'm sure Scott did too back in the day. That is a great area to grow up as a young person. Lansdowne Street.
Oh, Lansdowne Street in Boston.
Fenway Park area. Kenmore Square. I mean, I went to school in Kenmore Square. I lived on Beacon Street for years. I hung for many years on Newbury Street. It was great.
Yeah.
Great. It was great.
You know what's even greater?
What's that?
Let me just...
Oh, my God. I can't even imagine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I just have to tell you that it's someone's birthday today.
Oh, really? Somebody here in the chat today?
No.
Oh.
But may I ask you all to tip your hat, untie your bandana.
Yeah.
Rub your body with oil.
Oh, that sounds good.
And just wish Mr. Happy Man, Hot Man himself, Bret Michaels, a happy birthday. Because you know why? I love him.
Why?
I love Bret Michaels. I'm telling you, that man, like, isn't he just cute? He's my Bretty. He will always be my Bretty, even though he doesn't know he's my Bretty. He signed this hat.
You did?
Can I do it? Right?
Yeah.
I can't really see it because of the light, but he did. He signed it. I love him. Happy birthday to Mr. Bret Michaels. And I have a song. I'm just saying. I have a song for Bret. Okay, ready? All right. I have to let me just get into it. Okay.
Birthday song for Bret Michaels from Kiki.fm.
When I look at him and his hair on the stage ahead, he's so far away, but I feel like he's inside my head. He used to work at Bob's Big Boy as a busboy. Did you know? I wish that I knew Bob because I would get a Bret to go. Oh, yeah. Bret's birthday is today. He's so dang cute. I'ma say, hey. He knows how to rock the stage in a special way. Bret's birthday is today. His first concert was to see Foghat in 1978. Then him, Ricky, Bobby, and CC, they came out of the gate. Just look at what the cat dragged in, and Bret open up and say, ah. From Rock of Love and Trump's TV show today, it's party gras. Oh yeah, because Bret's birthday is today. Come on, everybody. That's right. He's so dang cute. I'ma say, hey, yay. He knows how to rock the stage in such a sexy way. Yeah. Bret's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Bret, my Bretty. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, girl. That was just for Bret. I wrote that for Bretty. Can't. Al's so mad now.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all.
All right. So, Maureen, absolutely. I watched Rock of Love, and so did Al every single Sunday night, 10 o'clock. Watched it every single week. Oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing. And you know what? Let's be real. He liked the not crazy girl. He picked the girl who was like quiet and not really crazy. Yeah, because that's Brad. Al, you okay? I remember Daisy. Whatever happened to her? I think didn't she go on the second one or did how many Rock of Loves were there? I know there were two. Was there a third one? I need to know because I forget. But anyway, so guys, I hope you have a great St. Patty's Day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here. Please go ahead and remember to download the app of Kiki.fm if you have not already. You will absolutely love it. If you love classic hits and classic rock, you're going to love the station. I promise you, promise you, promise you. And it's a station you can leave on for hours. Seriously, I never get tired of listening to it. Al has done a great job programming it. I have done nothing to it. Is all Al. So just turn it on. You will absolutely love it. You can listen to it everywhere. Like I loved listening to it when I clean and driving the car. It's just fun and phenomenal. Follow me on Instagram and also on TikTok and on Facebook. And also, I have a new channel called Kiki Room, and it's just daily vlogs, really. Not daily. They're not out daily, but it's just day in the life. It's boring, is what it is. I'm just doing it for funsies, really. So, thank you again, guys. You are the absolute best. Thank you for sharing your Friday night with us. We really, really appreciate it. And thank you for all of your love and your support. And I wish each and every one of you a great week ahead. And again, happy St. Patty's Day and happy St. Joseph's Day. Have a Zebula. Enjoy it. And we love each and every one of you. And we thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you soon. Bye, guys, and take care.